Hey guys, still your sick boy here, Deep Ones, back at it again with another KOTOR stream. I thought I was gonna play, maybe like Back for Blood or something.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager. Don't worry about me. I can handle myself just fine. Look after your own health.
I was wondering, oh, so that's why he won't come with us. I was wondering why he was scratched out. But yeah, no intro really today. Just gonna continue on.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade.
Oh my god, my guy is like blasting all the bolts. I love it. Wait, I have to fight towards the dock again, right? I think.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge. All right, everyone provide cover. We'll be right behind.
I wonder if I should do more. You know what? Let's just max out strength here, yeah.
Good luck, sir. We're counting.
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. This... Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls, it won't matter one bit. No. I'm going with you.
Alrighty, my boy. I love like the power they give you towards the end. Like I'm just an unstoppable. Like I feel like a Jedi.
This area is secure. We can take it from here. This area is secure. We can take it from here.
Wait, why was she all the way back here? I was wondering why, like, I shouldn't have gone nuked like that.
This area is secure.
Yes. My
We
life
can
is
take it from
yours.
here.
I'm guessing I'm heading to the docks then?
This area is secure.
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge to battle and to victory. Galvor, Luca, who will be joining us?
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side. I would have it no other way.
Oh no. I don't know if she's going to, The only problem I have with her is that she might, like,
Are your
turn to the dark side.
preparations
She might turn to the dark side on me again, and then, like, betray me, but... I have to hope that she's formed a strong enough bond with me that that won't happen.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel
Excuse me.
Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice, and I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Hell yeah, a little breach and clear. Got some Mandos on my side. Yeah, sorry for the sniffling. I am still sick. Uh,
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
I love them. Oh shit. Probably save the game here too, just to be sure. Oh wow, that guy did a chunky amount of damage on me. The only thing that sucks is though that Kreia had all the resurrecting spells, right? I don't have that on my own personal character or on her, so
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core. Prime it. Then give the signal, Mandalore. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. We still need to send 3 more charges. Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even realize we're here. Who wants to die first?
You are no match.
oh yeah, so this loops back around. But yeah, if I'm a little bit quieter on today's stream, that's the reason why is because I'm pretty feeling like garbage. But you know, it's one of those things where like you feel like garbage, like in reality you should be kind of just chilling in bed. But you know, like I'm also a little too restless to do that, so I was like, you know what? I'll just stream. Sit back, chill, play a little bit of KOTOR, you know.
Have you come to kill me? The final insult. He, the hunger that fills this vessel, his power that it consumes without end, is that power we felt on Wanderer, that Vaklu felt. It was an echo, too strong to ignore. General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do. There is nothing to be done except wait. If you go to him, Onderon. But there's no longer any need. You are right. As long as he exists, under what would you have me do?
Go report to the target site, Colonel. I'll let my men know you're coming.
I will do it.
Hmm.
We
Interesting.
shouldn't waste our time with the...
Boo-hoo. Dude, this ship is like a fucking...
You've reached one of the target sites. Arming signal received. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads.
These guys never learn. Ooh, lots of components. I got a feeling that I'm gonna murk the Sith Lords, because holy man. As soon as they give you that Jedi Master class, you start speccing in, you become broken as shit. Oh no, these guys are still doing quite a bit of damage. Oh wow, we.
This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you...
Do a little quick save here before we go, but we got this. This is gonna be easy. I love how all these guys are just letting me walk up to his master too. I mean, to their master. Cool mask though he has. Oh. Alrighty. It's so weird because like they don't. Oh my god, yeah, one hit.
Is too powerful. I will try. I cannot hold him for long.
Oh yeah, easy peasy. Oh, that's why you guys never attacked us, because they're fucking slaves, man. I see, I see. Excuse me. So am I just like getting the frig out of here then, I guess? Heading back to the ship? Hmm. Oh yeah, I guess I have to destroy the ship too, though. So like,
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten. If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I... Past the surface, there is the force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the force, now there is a barren wasteland. It's okay. It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you finally to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer.
ooh, I'll take it. Is there actually like anything in here though? Question mark. Alright, doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go find those other 2 charge spots. Oh wow, there's actually a lot of you in here. Oh wait, bomb site 3 is right here?
You've reached one of the target sites.
Okay.
Place the proton.
Alright, just one more.
Arming signal receipt. Only one proton core remains. What the hell was that? I told you to wait! Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other 2 cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right, wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Oh shit, they both leveled up. I remember there being like a chemistry bench and stuff like that on the other side. You can raise up your dexterity because it is trash. Perfect. give you more dexterity. I know, we'll throw into strength. And I guess we'll start putting the revive ship on you then, because since we lost the other Jedi, we're kind of on our own for that. Yeah, so there was a... Yeah, right here, yeah, maintenance bay and workbench. So that's probably where we have to go. So let's head up to this right side first then, and see if we can build something. And then this is just a dead end. Okay. Good to know. Okay, we got our bomb. We just need to head to the second site now. Which is this way.
You've reached one of the target sites. Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton... That's the last of them, man.
Alright, let's fall back. And get the frig out of here, man, because... Wow, we did a lot of killing here. I don't know how long this final part... Like, I don't know how long... We're just going to keep streaming until we beat the game, because I don't know if there's, like, 5 hours left or only an hour and a half. I don't know, but we'll just keep going until we roll credits tonight, pretty much.
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, sir.
Ooh, we get to speak to our boy. This is pretty cool.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you. I've read your records, how the Jedi sentenced you in doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
Yeah, did you know him? It's so cool coming, like, doing both these games back to back, because, yeah, because it's just so fresh in the memory, right?
I served with him, like you did. And we had to part ways, like you did. He said that there were places where he had to walk where I could not go. Places where having allies, or anyone he cared about, would only place them in danger. It's been 4 years, and I still don't know what happened to him. He told me to stay here to try to keep the Republic strong, and that he would return. It was the hardest request I ever had to follow. I don't know, but it was important to him. He said that he believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars. That it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic. Whatever it was, I think he went off to find it. To fight it. It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked over Terrace, and the Sith had stormed the ship.
He's gonna tell the whole events of KOTOR 1.
But it was like the war didn't end for him. He would keep remembering things that he'd done, and it kept driving him. And I think he finally remembered something terrible that he'd done during the Mandalorian Wars, and he went to put an end to it. He left a lot of people who cared about him behind. But I think he did it because he thought it was the right thing to do. But whatever he set out to do, I don't think he succeeded. And here you return, with his ship, without him. Yes, wherever he went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan, no, simply tell him that Admiral Onasi is following his orders.
Oh, please don't tell me we're gonna find his corpse. I want Revan to be alive. Oh, no way!
No, he didn't.
There are times I fear we shall never know where he left Karth, and I cannot live not knowing the answer. Why he sought to protect us.
He asked us to stay to keep the Republic safe. It was important to him, and after meeting the exile, I'm convinced that there are worse things to lose in the galaxy.
I was wondering where she was this whole game. Nice to see her face. And I guess it's automatically canon that Revan was male and not female. That was good to see their faces again, though. Yeah, but I hope we don't find Revan, like, dead, because that would suck. What the heck is that? Good flying, bro. Oh, she's all black and red and evil now. She doesn't really seem like she's, like, part of any... I guess that's the whole point of her character. She's not part of any order. She wants to destroy both of them.
It has been some time.
fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again. Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what he did. There is much to be done.
Oh shit, her eyes are even black too. Oh wow. Wait, can I not take... Oh, I'm not even allowed to have a party. Okay. I see how it is. Dude, I'm landing like 150 damage a strike. Like, that's crazy. You know, is it honestly even worth getting the +2 damage? Like, that's almost nothing. You know what? I'm just gonna max out toughness. Got the force immunity, okay. Honestly, I'll probably just do stun here now. I don't know where I'm going, but I imagine south is the way to go. Dude, this place is kind of like, but is that like a blown up planet?
If the exile has come here, then he has not come alone.
Of course, apprentice. The Huntress is with the exile. She has a special talent for finding that which should remain lost. It also makes her difficult for me to sense, but not to a creature bred for such things.
Shall I send the assassins for her?
No, I have brought a beast to Malachor to deal with that one. If she survives, she will become stronger for it.
Oh, she's gonna be fighting that Wookiee again. Remember, she spared like
Here's
bar
a
back.
surprise. Yet another slice of galactic paradise. Why can't we ever go to Alderaan or Ithor or someplace without metal, jagged rocks, or packs of...
I guess we have to go this way. Ow. That actually really hurt. Yeah, these guys do hit pretty freaking hard when they connect. Sorry. Yeah, again, I do apologize for like the sniffling and like the coffee and stuff like that. I think I actually might have COVID, but we'll see. I'm gonna do another test here to see. I can't even see where I'm going, man. I'm just running full tilt. Ooh, this is a greater storm beast. And I almost one-tapped it. Oh my god! That thing did 160 damage. Wow. Yeah, I imagine I would be dead if I did two-tap that guy. Oh, this is the bridge too, I think, right? Oh, what the? Oh, wow. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait. What? I totally thought I was gonna have to fight all those people.
Hanhar. Oh, you have to be kidding me.
Oh shit. You know what? I'm gonna dump all these into treat injury. Oh my god. Does she not have anything? Uh-oh. We might have a problem here. Oh, but she's also like fucking 6 levels behind. Okay. Let's just get Master Shot out of the way so we have something to deal with him. So we'll do that. And we'll probably do... I didn't realize she had, because what does their dueling do? Let's just give her a shit ton of decks and hope for the best. Because this gives her the... Yeah, because this is going to give her the 10%, right? So yeah, let's just do that so she can at least tank a little bit. I got a feeling this guy is going to kind of destroy us. Fuck. This is what happens when you don't use a character since like the start of the game. You gotta do all the level ups at the very last minute. Yeah, give her Master Toughness, so more vitality, and she gets that 10% damage resistance. Perfect. Ooh, combat suit actually I might do. But this fiber armor is actually kind of dope too. Probably do that. Hmm. All right. I'm gonna save my game here, and we'll see if we get absolutely destroyed or not. Come on, girl, you got this. Yeah. She got the googly eyes, glasses. Oh, we're all like spread out type deal. I'm guessing what's going on, right?
If you are watching this, and what the General suspected was true, the Sith are striking from the graveyard of Malachor 5. The ship the Sith Lord was on was one of the vessels damaged in that final battle. If you reach Malachor's surface, the mass shadow generator can be undone, provided there are enough vessels intact within the orbiting debris or buried in the planet's surface. Use a sequence I am unlocking in your memory banks on the engine core of any vessel. If my calculations are correct, 4 vessels should be enough to power up the mass shadow generator and undo the damage that was done in Malachor 5. Once the sequence has begun, it cannot be stopped. So make sure the General is on. I know your weapon systems are minimal, and I don't know what awaits you on Malachor's surface. Follow your programming.
Oh no, we're remote. I gotta do the zoom zooms. Now, this is kind of weird that. Oh, I think I just sneezed here. Sorry, guys. 1 second here. At least we know where the final ship is, though. Just down here to the left.
If you are hearing this, then the sequence has been completed. When active, it would... I have one last command for you. You must remain behind and ensure that the sequence fires properly once the General gives the command. If not, then all we have fought for has been for nothing. You have done all I asked. All you...
Oh no, here comes the betrayal.
Touching. The probability of the Iridonian installing trigger commands within your core was high. I see the probabilities have played out. Of course, the probability that I would do the same is equally high. Your inability to move right now is evidence of that. If the General issues the command, only I will be here to receive it. You realize I cannot permit you or the Exile to activate the mass shadow generator here on Malachor. In that, your programming and mine conflict. And since you have no offensive weaponry to speak of, the probability of your programming overriding mine is low. You must understand that the General would not wish the relics or the Sith strength here on Malachor to be compromised. Their presence is needed to stabilize the galaxy. Without them, the galaxy will be reduced to anarchy within years. And if there is anything I can't stand, it's an untidy galaxy. So, let us wait here, you and I, for the...
Oh, I guess that's going to be a choice for us to make. Oh shit. Excuse me. I wonder what's up with that guy though. Like why he's all burnt to
When
a
the
crisp.
Exile enters Treo's Academy, he will be faced with a choice. Show him every respect when he arrives in these halls, Lord Scion. This I command you.
I'm gonna do a little save here too, so I don't have to do all that again. Oh my god, this is the first person in a while that's been able to successfully block my flurry attack. You know what? We're going to turn down the music just a little bit there. I don't know why it keeps trying to put Force Enlightenment. Like, why I cast it twice there when I was clearly hitting Flurry, but... oh well. So wait, I always keep forgetting, like, what these are. Okay, so that is the one I would use if I'm getting outnumbered. Alright. See, I wonder if that's the way I have to go. Save often and in different slots. If that doesn't tell you about the stability of this game. Oh wow, you guys actually kind of nuked me a little bit. No, attack the guy, please. I don't know why I keep, like, you guys see me I have flurry on, right? But then it keeps spamming, why can't I move? That was close. I don't know why my guy keeps, like, glitching out here, too. I don't even know if this is the right way to go, but kind of just pushing forward type deal. I wonder how close I am to a level up. Because, like, I've been killing a lot. Oh, wow. Okay, so I am pretty close. Oh god. There's a lot of them. Oh shit. I will say this: I am coming danger close in a lot of these fights right now. Like real. I probably should be using the Jedi technique for being outnumbered here to give me that defense. We'll see though. It seems to be working so far for me. No, I don't want to. Yeah, danger close. It's an understatement. Hopefully, yeah. But the good thing is that these guys are dropping a lot of health packs. Ooh. I'm gonna keep saving in these after each of these chambers here, because I just don't. Oh, god damn it. It seems to be non-stop. Like, I don't even know where I'm going, to be honest with you. I'm kind of just keep pushing through here. Oh, I thought there'd be something here. Do another. No, we'll do another. We'll keep 2 saves going just in case one corrupts. Probably should have been doing that since the start, to be honest with you. Ah, but these Sith are no match for my Jedi Master prowess.
So you have come to die like the Jedi before you. This planet is a graveyard for your kind. She thinks you should be spared, but only so you might suffer. You will break. And
I still want to know what's up with this guy.
Die. Why she would bother with one such as you is something I will never understand. I am ready for you, exile. I have waited years to see the last of the Jedi fall before me. Only one may serve my master.
Oh my, 100! Oh, but look how much damage. Yeah, ridiculous damage, chance.
Now you realize the true power of the dark side. As long as the dark places of this world flow through the cracks of my flesh, I cannot be killed.
Oh shit.
You're strong. Perhaps she was correct about you. But you cannot kill me. She knows this. There is no life without the Force. The Force is a blade. Without it, one is defenseless. Those are the words of Jedi. Jedi who over thousands of years have never turned from power. They know power. You are the one. You will not pass. There is truth in your words, but there is nothing left for me except my master. I fight because it is the power that the Force fills me with. To survive, to inflict the pain on others. I can die 100 times exile and still I will rise again as strong as before. I will not fall. I cannot die. Why? Why did she choose you? What makes you able to defeat me? Defeat me here? It is not possible to walk away from such things unscarred. To keep living when the universe dies around you. The Force is who I am. The dark side fills me. It is what I am. Kreia, she will try to break you, to teach you how far someone can fall. Her weakness is you. She has done all this, all of it, for you. I'm glad to leave this place, at last.
Holy shit. That was looking a little dicey there, you guys. Ooh, Dark Jedi Master robes. Nah, I'll keep the charisma, truth be told. This ends now, woman.
At last you have arrived. Is Malachor as you remember? Indeed. Perhaps it is merely your perceptions of me that have changed. It is strange that you believe Malachor has not. But it has always been timeless to you, this place, and words have always been inadequate for the horrors that took place here. Yes, always. From the moment you awoke, I have used you. I have used you so that you might become strong, stronger than I, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves, so they could be killed by the Republic. I used you to keep the Lords of the Sith from condemning the galaxy to death with their power unchecked. I used you to lure them to Telos, where they could be at last fought and killed. I used you to reveal Atris's corruption so that her teaching could be ended before it began. I used you to gather the Jedi so they could be destroyed, and I used you to make those who wounded me reveal themselves. More talk of machines and threats. If you would end Malachor, then do it. But it will not be a victory for you. And of course you must be willing to die. To kill us all. And your friends. You may hold Malachor in your grasp, but I hold the answers to your past and future in mine. Would you destroy us both before learning them? If so, then do it, for you have already failed me. It is said that the Force has a will. It has a destiny for us all. I wield it, but it uses us all, and that is abhorrent to me, because I hate the Force. I hate that it seems to have a will, that it would control us to achieve some measure of balance when countless lives are lost. But in you, I see the potential to see the Force die, to turn away from its will, and that is what pleases me. You are beautiful to me, Exile. A dead spot in the Force, an emptiness in which its will might be denied. I use it as I would use a poison, and in the hopes of understanding it, I will learn the way to kill it. But perhaps these are the excuses of an old woman who has grown to rely on a thing she despises. I never destroyed Atris. She had destroyed herself. I merely stripped away the illusion, and like Malachor, she was part of your past, unresolved. She needed to be something you could confront and defeat one last time. It was part of your training, part of what was needed to make you complete. And there must always be a Darth Treya. The galaxy needs its betrayers, especially in the times to come. You know, as one loves a champion, you were all that she could not be. Yes. It is all that is left unsaid upon which tragedies are built. More echoes traveling through the Force. It is said that the Force... I wield it because I hate the Force. But in you, you are beautiful. Perhaps you were expecting some surprise, for me to reveal a secret that had eluded you, something that would change your perspective. There is no great revelation, no great...
This seems a little meta from, like, the first game. Yeah, there's no Revan twist, so, like, don't worry.
No, there were not. In times past and in times future, there are Jedi who will stop listening to the Force, those that will try to forget it, but maintain, and those, as in the past, just as I, who have had but no Jedi ever made the choice you did, to sever ties so completely. So it was a mistake to try to make you feel it again. I see that now. But there is truth in you, Exile, and that is why I chose you. The apprentice must kill the master. If you do not, I will kill you. If I do not, then all you have achieved will be as nothing, as empty and as violent as Malachor itself.
Do a little savey poop, because I don't want to go through that whole dialogue again. We're going to do a little bit of, Oh my, 143? Come on. Come on. There we go.
Then finish this. Kill me. Strike me down. And at last, end this. You will not show me mercy. I will see you break before you do.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? No, I don't want to. Why is it spamming that?
If you do not kill... You will not show me mercy.
Let's just save here, because I don't know what the heck this is. Oh my god.
At last, it is done. You are greater than any I have ever trained. By killing me here, you have rewarded me more than you can possibly know. No, no. Many choices were there, but you made the right ones. Many things do I see as I gaze here from the heart of Malachor. This place channels such energies. If it matters to you at this last moment, I shall look into the future and tell you of what I see. It is my last gift to you, from one exile to another. You travel with them for so long. Feel them through the Force, feel what they feel, hear their thoughts and know them as I fought to know you. They were the lost Jedi, you know. The true Jedi, upon which the future will be built. They simply needed a leader and a teacher.
I still want to know what's up with that Nihilus, like that Dark Nihilus guy. Like that was a weird character that they didn't really elaborate on. Oh no, we never saw anything on Revan. That's sad. And this VOD is totally getting copyright strike. Hell yeah. Huh. Well, you know what? We're just gonna... Cause you know what I mean? Like, the guy's face is on the cover art of the game, so I thought like he'd be playing a more important role, right? In the story. But yeah. That's that's Knights of the Old Republic 2. That was, playing KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2 was it was a blast, to go back and play a game that I haven't played before. Especially during these down periods too, right, in game releases. So, this game has always been on my radar, technically in my backlog, but it's just one of those games where you just I just never got around to playing. And now with streaming and stuff like that, and after being the new releases that came out in the first few months of the year, I thought, what, let's go back and try this. So that was a lot of fun. And I'm glad we did that. So, question for, if you're asking, what's next for the channel, I think we're gonna hop on into Bug Snacks or something like that. I wanted, I know people memed on that game for when it released, and said, because it's just a weird game, right? But I think it people say it has a very dark sense of humor, and I like that type of stuff. So yeah, so we might dive into that. We might play some Deep Rock here and start working on Season 2 stuff. I don't know yet. We'll see. Or maybe I'll start streaming some solo Nightmare stuff for Back 4 Blood, but probably not that. I have to go do another test here to see if I do got this Corona Pro, because I did get the one positive test, so we'll see if I get another one tonight. But, yeah, I think that's what we're going to do in the future. I think Bug Snacks is our next, stream game. I'm just heading to my channel pages here. Get rid of that. There is that new DLC I do want to play. For Assassin's Creed Valhalla that we never got to do, but I just refuse to pay $53 for it, and apparently it's only it's not that much bigger than the other ones too, so kind of a ripoff on that sense. But yeah, that was how long did it take us to beat that game? Just shy of 30 hours. Okay, so just a little bit longer than the first game. So, is there anything else I want to add on to this? Bug Snacks. It's probably our next stream game. Assassin's Creed Valhalla's Ragnarok DLC is still on the table. Kind of just waiting for a sale for that. I don't know if I'll take a break this week or something like that. Because I am kind of sick. So I might just take a little bit of a break until I get better. But I'll update the title of the channel here if that's the case. And yeah, I just want to say thanks to all the people who've joined me on this journey throughout this game. Shao K, sorry. Virtual Baco, Dark Lords of Tech, Sweaty Ginger Gaming. Thank you all to following the channel. playing some of these older games. I don't know, like I did say Bug Snacks for our next game, but I will look into another like older classic game that I never got to play. Um, I know there's the notorious Rockstar game like Manhunt as well that I never played. But we'll see. And there's some other random stuff we can do too. Like I could do like a Fallout New Vegas like hardcore survival, like permadeath runs and stuff like that. That could be a lot of fun. But I don't know. Anywho, yeah, I'm still rambling. I'll end it on that. Thanks again, everyone. If you do, like streams like this, we tend to play a wide range. We go way back. We play the new stuff that comes out and everything in between. Consider following the channel. We're past the halfway mark for getting to affiliates, so every single follow does help a tremendous amount. And also, thank you to the YouTube community. The amount of support I've been getting over there too. It's been really, really nice. So, thank you again. And yeah, and on that note, you guys, I will stop rambling. I'll leave it there. Thank you for coming by, and I'll see you guys on the next one, whatever it is, okay? Peace.